Metro Plus, a service of Metro Broadcast. Now the news with Jeanette Gaius.
The 2015 nuclear deal between Iran and world powers has become an empty shell. The Secretary of Iran's Supreme National Security Council said the United States and Europe failed to meet their obligations under the JCPOA. The deal has now become an empty shell for Iran in the economic sphere and the lifting of sanctions. There will be no negotiations beyond the nuclear deal with a non-compliant America and a passive Europe. Iran and major powers are currently in Vienna to revive the nuclear deal that former U.S. President Donald Trump left in 2018 by imposing crippling sanctions on Iran's economy. Iranian Foreign Minister Hossein Amirabdollahian said during a call with EU's Borrell that a lack of serious will on the part of the West to reach a good and credible agreement in Vienna has led to a necessary prolongation of the talks. France is hosting a summit devoted to the fight against Islamic extremists in West Africa as Paris considers withdrawing its troops from Mali while maintaining military operations in the broader Sahel region. The move comes amid growing tensions between Mali, its African neighbors, and European partners. The European Union this month imposed sanctions on 5 senior members of Mali's transitional government, including Prime Minister Choguel Maiga, accusing them of working to obstruct and undermine the transition from military to civilian rule. French President Emmanuel Macron will meet with African and European counterparts during a dinner at the Elysee Presidential Palace ahead of an EU-Africa summit scheduled Thursday and Friday in Brussels. Wednesday's meeting not only will address France's potential withdrawal, but also the involvement of the UN peacekeeping force and of the EU training mission. German vaccine maker BioNTech, which developed the first widely approved shot against COVID-19, together with Pfizer, unveiled plans to establish manufacturing facilities in Africa that would boost the availability of much-needed medicines on the continent. The modular design presented at a ceremony in Marburg, Germany, consists of shipping containers fitted with the equipment necessary to make the company's mRNA-based vaccine from start to finish, save for the final step of filing doses into bottles. BioNTech has been criticized by some campaign groups for refusing to suspend its vaccine patent and let rival manufacture the shots as part of an effort to make them more widely available, especially in poor countries. The company argues that the process of making mRNA vaccines is difficult and it prefers to work with local partners to ensure consistent quality of the shots worldwide. Russia's armed forces in the west of the country will return to their normal positions within 3 to 4 weeks, Moscow's ambassador to Ireland said. Russia has massed troops near Ukraine, fueling fears it plans to attack its neighbor. Moscow denies such plans. Yuri Filatov said, "What I can tell is, within maybe 3 to 4 weeks, the configuration of the forces in the western region of Russia will resume its normal standard posture. We are conducting planned exercises with Belarusian military forces. They will be over by February 20th, and these troops will be withdrawn. You can check on that next week." Russia said it was returning more troops and weapons to bases, but NATO declared it saw no sign of a drawdown as fears that Moscow could invade Ukraine soon persisted. Russia has massed about 150,000 troops east, north, and south of Ukraine, sparking Western concerns it was planning an attack. Moscow denies it has any such plans, and this week said it was pulling back some forces and weapons, though it gave few details. Those claims have been met with skepticism from the U.S. and its allies, even as they seem to lower the temperature following weeks of escalating east-west tensions. On Wednesday, the Russian Defense Ministry released a video showing a trainload of armored vehicles moving across a bridge away from Crimea, the Black Sea Peninsula that Russia annexed from Ukraine in 2014. A day earlier, the ministry reported the start of a pullback of troops following military exercises near Ukraine.
Metro Plus, Hong Kong's weather.
Cloudy with a few rain patches. Temperatures will range between 16 and 18 degrees. Fresh easterly winds, occasionally strong offshore and on high ground, strengthening gradually. Relative humidity stands at 81%. For the outlook, windy in the following few days, becoming cold appreciably with heavy rain on Saturday. still rainy from Sunday to next Monday, and temperatures will fall to around 10 degrees. And that's the weather from your radio, plus 1044.